WWE 2K19. Man, oh man. This game, it's the same problem that I feel every game from 2K or Take-Two has. It's the same problem, and I swear they'll never fix it, but I'll get into that later. We're going to start with the good parts. So, here's my honest, whole, and truthful review on WWE 2K19. Okay, so I'm just going to start you off with this warning. While thinking of good parts of the game, I couldn't think of many. Okay? But the two that I have are really good. So let's get into it. So I think the game is really fun. Okay? The game is so much fun just to play. Like, you know, I used to watch WWE as a kid, and maybe that's what it is, but I really like this game. I think it's just a fun game. Like, if I'm not playing Just Cause or whatever other game, I could play this and I'll literally have like a lot of fun. It's fun to play. Okay. The other good thing about the game is I feel like they had a really wide range of characters, which, I mean, you could take as a bad thing, because as someone who doesn't watch the WWE, like, I'm not like a hardcore stan of the WWE, I don't really know half the people in this game. So like when I do like a 30-man Royal Rumble and there's just a whole bunch of randoms, like I wish there was a setting that like let me set it to like what overalls could come. You know what, that's to the bad side. Let me continue. I like the wide range of characters in this game, and even though I don't know some of them, it's fun to just find like that one trash guy that you just like to play as. And yeah. Okay, and now we start the bad part. In case you couldn't tell, and if you're not watching, we are 2 minutes into the video, and I am already on the bad part. Just let that sink in. Okay, so I feel like this game has a lot of options for things to do, but not a lot of modes, if that makes sense. It has like my career, it has play now, it has the WWE universe, it has all this like stuff that if you want to play it, you'll play it. But I feel like I never find myself playing. Like, what the heck is the WWE universe? You literally like make your own fights, and that's kind of cool, but why would I do that when I could literally just go into play now and set up my own fights? And if you're thinking, oh well, I thought they had a my career, that's a mode, isn't it? It is. My career is a mode in this game. Okay, but it is not good. Let me rant real quick. I dislike my career with a very, very big passion. Okay? Because my career, okay, you start out as like a 40 overall. 40. You're like terrible. Okay? The story is god awful, and you're in the WWE in like 10 fights. And I know it's like a fictional thing, and it's not supposed to be real, and if it was real, we'd spend like 3 years in like the random leagues or whatever. The BCW is what you're in. But it's so boring. Like, it's like, okay, every chapter is the same thing. Is you start the fight, right? You start the chapter. That's how they do my career, by the way, is chapters. I'll get into the number of chapters in a bit, but so you start out by using chapters, and the chapters simply go this: you do a fight with a random person, okay? And then once you finish that fight, either that will become the antagonist of the chapter, or the antagonist of the chapter will like come out of the ring or whatever. Like they'll come out and they'll show up on the entrance thing, and you know, whatever. And then once the antagonist of the chapter comes out, it's fight the antagonist, right? Something crazy happens, like maybe they steal a belt, or maybe one of them does something stupid, or you fight them, you know, and then you beat them, and then something happens with the manager, Triple H, and then that's it, and then the chapter ends and you start another one, and then you just fight another random person. And I think that's so trash. And there's only 13 chapters, okay? 13 chapters, and some of them are like maybe 5 fights long. I think chapter 11 is like, it's cool, but it's dumb. I would spoil it, but trust me, I would say get the game and find out, but unless you have friends, I wouldn't recommend this game. So now, let me get into my next point. This is so boring without friends, okay? Like, the AI in this game sucks. Look at the screen. Look at the screen. Rewind 10 seconds. We're in an 8-man ladder, okay? And this character, this My Career character, I think he was like a 75. He comes up behind me as I'm pulling the freaking money in the bank thing off of the ladder, off of its rope. And he hits me once and then backs away. Hits me once and then backs away as if I'm not about to win. And then I win because the AI is in the way and no one else can hit me. And then he just gets in the way, backs up, and it makes no sense. Yeah, so if you're not playing with friends, all the AI and the CPU are idiots. I'm telling you, they are the biggest idiots. And if the AI being idiots isn't bad enough, if you play with friends, okay, and you decide, hey, you know what would be fun? Playing a Hell in a Cell match, you know? A classic WWE event, you know? Who doesn't like Hell in a Cell matches? Well, if you play WWE 2K19, trust me, you'll hate them. This is what the Hell in a Cell looks like, okay? Now, let me explain what you have to do to get out of it. So, in this game, to do OMGs, you need the same amount to do a finisher, which I guess would make sense. So you need 50% of your stamina bar, and you also need a finisher. And so usually by the time you get your finisher, you're on purple stamina, which is like the lowest stamina of 3 different kinds, like light blue, dark blue, and then purple. So to get someone out of the cage, you have to throw them against one of the corners of the steel cage, okay? Make sure that they don't get up, like, off the cage, and then do your finisher, which takes half of your stamina, which I highly doubt you'll have by the time that they get off the cage. And another mode that sucks is table matches. Oh my god, do I hate these table matches. Look in the clip here. Playing this table match. Okay? Playing a nice, fair tables match. I was beating him. So you can't see it, but I had this man on like almost like dead when it came to tables, because there's 2 ways to win tables, and he wins like this. Okay? There's 2 ways to win tables in this game, and that is you put someone through a table, or you throw them or damage them on a table so much that it will force them. It'll just be like, yeah, he's gone. And so I was going for that victory, and he reversed 1 move, and then my guy, and then the game ended because he put me through a table on a reversal. Now yes, the AI is dumb, so they stand there like a bunch of idiots, reverse 1 move, and win the game. Now this is why I was so worried to get this game, because I haven't played this game since I think it was 15. I haven't played a WWE game since 15. Okay? And I remember in 15 they had my favorite feature in the game. It was like this weird like creator type mode thing where you could like take any character that you wanted, put them in a certain scenario, and then it would act it out. So it'd be like, oh, someone gets hit by a car, right? And then you could make it like Triple H gets hit by a car, and then The Rock comes out, and now The Rock comes out, and then you could set up a match between Triple H and The Rock in the backstage. And then you can make Triple H start with like lower health. That was in 2K15. Okay, that was my favorite feature in the game. That was half the reason that I got this game, and it's not in here. They have a trash My Career. That's what they have, instead of a like super fun director mode. And honestly, like, after I realized that they don't have that game mode and that the AI is terrible, and the only matches that are really fun, to me at least, are ladders and Royal Rumbles. And ladders are fun because they are broken. I like doing 8-man ladders, and then I win. I always win because I pick this one CPU that is an idiot, and then he just goes and he'll stand in the ladder while I'm getting it, and then he'll just do nothing, and then I'll win. Like, it's so stupid. So yeah, and I just feel like they haven't improved the game enough to where it's like crazy, you know. And I don't know, I'm telling you, it's a problem that I think only Take-Two has. Like, I don't know any other company that has this problem of, like, they take stuff out and then they add it back in years later, and then people think, oh yeah, that's good because they added a new feature that was already in the game, and then they make it like, then they make that a big deal, you know. Whatever, it's not whatever, but whatever. I don't know. If you want to get this game, I would say, if you enjoy watching WWE, okay, if you enjoy watching WWE, I would say, yeah, you know, because you're gonna see all these familiar faces and all this stuff. And even though I find this game fun and I don't watch it, but I just have so many problems. Like, I'd be playing alone, and that's sad. I play alone and it's so boring. Okay, so I'm just gonna wrap it up here. If you like the WWE and you watch it on a daily basis, I would say get this game. If you don't, I would say don't, because you're just gonna find this an uninteresting slob of a mess of a game with terrible AI, and that you're gonna need a couple friends to play. And it's kind of really sad to say that about WWE, a franchise that I love, but whatever. It's been your boy Purple, and I'm out.